Oh man, that was wild. The results don't even matter when you're in the ring facing legends and matches you never thought possible. A win, a loss, come on. It's about the moment here, and what a moment that was. Now that I got my ECW experience taken care of, I have my sights set on a man that many consider my dream opponent. Stone Cold Steve Austin. Despite our glaring differences, there's a lot of similarities between us. Give us a microphone and watch us captivate the audience.
Austin 316 says I just whipped your ass.
We do not back down from anybody, always ready to fight. Talking trash on an Attitude Era Raw against a prime Rattlesnake simply wasn't in the cards for my career, but at least with slingshot technology, I can make this match happen. All the respect in the world to Steve and every single achievement in his career, but trust that I'm going to bring the fight to him in a no-holds-barred match the second the bell rings. Austin wants to brawl all over the place? He wants weapons? Sounds good to me. Hell, I'm all for it after that fight with Cactus Jack. I've even got a special place in mind. A special arena in Chicago where we can have this all take place. Are you going to back me up and try to take down Stone Cold? Or do you think Steve Austin has my number? No matter what you choose, I'm going to do my best to take the head off the snake.
Son, you're looking at the best there is.
The best in the world, CM Punk. Ready to try his hand at clobbering a rattlesnake.
From Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 218 pounds, CM Punk!
CM Punk has been in many epic battles, fought some of the all-time greats, but he's never faced a challenge like the Texas Rattlesnake.
But that's exactly what Punk came here for. He's not looking for a night off. Punk wants to test himself against a man who he thinks is one of the best to ever put on a pair of boots. Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Yeah, but we'll see how Punk feels when those boots are stomping a mud hole in his chest.
CM Punk looks ready for this. I might even go so far.
The Texas Rattlesnake is here, looking to hunt down CM Punk.
From Victoria, Texas, weighing in at 252 pounds, Stone Cold Steve Austin!
Stone Cold Steve Austin and CM Punk are two of the most defiant, anti-authority, rebellious, irritable men we've ever had the pleasure of watching in the ring. But tonight, we find out who is the toughest SOB of them all. Yeah, a lot of common ground between these two. Surely a lot of mutual respect and admiration, but Austin and Punk couldn't help but ask themselves, who's the better man, bell to bell?
And now we get the privilege of watching them work out the answer here in the ring in what promises to be a chaotic, no-holds-barred match.
Oh,
Over a decade ago, these two men sat together for a very intense confrontation. During that interview, CM Punk claimed he would have thrived during Steve Austin's era, just as he did today.
Punk also claimed that there were more sharks in the water during the Attitude Era than during Punk's heyday. Now, I take some umbrage to that since I was in the water during that era, but I get where Punk is coming from.
To the sky. Crash landing.
Placed against the turnbuckles. Counter by CM Punk.
And opponent like a sack of cement dropped with a clothesline.
What's something Punk has to really take into consideration facing off against old Stone Cold?
Punk has to realize that he can't count as much on his toughness here tonight as usual. Punk's a resilient guy, but Austin's offense can stop anyone dead in their tracks and have them begging for mercy. Punk might want to stay elusive and give Stone Cold the runaround. A sick thud from that table.
Setting up that table, no doubt he has dangerous, painful intentions in mind here.
Two men fighting right now that could not be any different when it comes to their backgrounds. Punk has often been a straight-edge antagonist, and Austin is forever known as a beer-swilling hero.
Yeah, these two would probably never hit the town together after a match, but there are so many other elements of their personalities that completely align. Both Punk and Austin are steadfast in their beliefs. They both love to fight more than anything and stand tall as icons of their respective eras.
It's almost like if they weren't so stubborn, they'd make the perfect tag team.
And shoulders down, this might do it.
What is he thinking right now? Hopefully he does not regret it.
Hooked up, DDT!
Into a sleeper hold. Oh, and a neck breaker.
When chatting with CM Punk, Stone Cold Steve Austin said there's no quote-unquote time shift that Punk can take to put himself back in the Attitude Era. But right now, he's facing perhaps the best of that era, and Austin is in the best shape of his life for this battle.
I question Stone Cold's usage of the time travel terminology, but there's no denying that he knows how to brawl, how to fight with attitude. If Punk can overcome Austin in a no-holds-barred scenario, there will be no doubt that Punk can rule over any era in WWE.
Oh, look at this. Neck breaker after the float over. That was pretty. When asked about the locker room of Punk's prime, Steve Austin was a bit dismissive, saying he'd only need one or two moves to beat him. As to the top talent like Punk and John Cena, it would take, quote, 3 or 4.
Well, I'm sure Austin meant to
lift off, splash! Anything Austin is trying is being suppressed.
Punk has Austin right where he wants him and is not letting up.
Ooh, and a shot to the body and another.
Reversals, reversals, and more reversals.
Hooked up, and DDT. Going up to the turnbuckle here.
Incoming! Wow!
Cross body! My God, guys. Punk's got Austin at his limit. The Rattlesnake is in deep trouble.
Watch out!
And a small package here.
He breaks the ref's count after one. Not quite enough to put him away. Differing in-ring styles from these two men. Punk is methodical with his strikes and submissions, while Austin prefers to brawl as soon as the bell rings. That seemingly favors the Rattlesnake, doesn't it?
Look, nobody's going to bet against Austin in a no-holds-barred match. You think a man with an extensive MMA background like Punk doesn't know a few illegal moves that are normal grounds for disqualification? Well, tonight he's got them up high. Cross body from the top.
Oh, what a forceful clothesline.
When asked about facing CM Punk, Austin claimed that he would push and prod to get the best out of Punk, to give Punk an even bigger mean streak than ever.
I'm not so sure that's humanly possible given the depths we've seen Punk sink to in order to secure a win, but I do not doubt the words of the Rattlesnake. When you're in the ring against Austin, you have to be at your best, and CM Punk will certainly need to compete at his highest level to date in order to secure a win.
Soaring! Oh my God! Hit on CM Punk! It only gets a one count.
Somehow they still manage to have enough energy for a relatively quick kick out.
Bulldog.
Punk avoids the edge. CM Punk looking.
Uh-oh. It knew what was coming there.
Austin going big.
Stone Cold Stunner.
Austin can put it away here.
What? You've got to be kidding me.
We have just witnessed next-level grit, resilience, and even more so, defiance. How do you stop?
Top rope.
Flying elbow drop.
The Rattlesnake getting defanged by CM Punk right here.
CM Punk looking to turn out the lights.
The go to sleep GTS from Punk.
Will that keep the Rattlesnake down?
Oh, look at this. Neck breaker after the float over. That was pretty.
These two Hellraisers are blowing the roof off this place.
And the WWE Universe is loving every second of it. Punk and Austin showing no signs of slowing.
Chess match of counters and reversals happening here.
And CM Punk is in control.
CM Punk somehow managing to exceed Stone Cold's intensity.
Ooh, neck breaker. And now he's going to the top rope.
Taking flight.
Oh no, went big and pays for it.
And I think there was a moment of hesitation before the leap, and it made all the difference.
Disastrous turn of events could change the whole complexion of this match.
I think we know what he's thinking, and it's not going to be nice.
Stone Cold too slow there.
Oh, whipped right into the diamond-plated steel.
Punk scaling the turnbuckles from the top. You gotta be kidding me.
However much you think that hurt, I promise you it was way worse.
Flying ringside with pinpoint accuracy. Get this back into the ring now. Looking for something, anything under the ring.
And as a couple of Hall of Famers once said, it's time to get the tables.
And now he's back into the ring.
Big shot taken. That one's going to leave her well. Choosing to go after the head here. Interesting strategy.
Man, that is going to leave some serious welts.
Piercing knee decimates the face. And in all momentum has been taken from Austin.
Every form of offense Austin attempts is being neutralized. He's able to dodge that one in time. Oh!
Repeated hits like that are going to add up very quick. Plenty of damage being dealt here.
What could be the thought here? Balancing that table against the turnbuckles like this. It feels safe to say we are watching one of the greatest matches we've seen in quite some time.
And the WWE Universe continues to remain on their feet. They know they're witnessing something truly special here.
Taking the brutal route and annihilating his opponent and the table.
Heading to the top rope here.
CM Punk! Elbow drop connects.
And he turned it around. Excellent opportunity for Austin to shift the momentum.
Could be exactly the fire starter the Rattlesnake needed.
Overwhelming offense now from Punk.
Punk laying into Austin with a chain of hits.
He's headed up high.
Take off. Down with force.
He's going back from the sky.
What a splash. Attempting high-risk move after high-risk move at a breakneck pace.
Incoming.
Oh, huge impact.
A helter-skelter attitude here, getting to the bottom and going back to the top again and again.
Oh, the Rattlesnake's being picked apart.
CM Punk is firmly in the driver's seat.
Not where he wants to be right now. Ooh, a knee right to the face. CM Punk headed to the top rope.
From the top.
Saw that coming and quickly got the knees off.
Austin with a Thesz press. Now rapid fire rights from the Rattlesnake.
Thesz prep.
Looking to end this once and for all.
And he only stays down for a 1 count.
His resiliency on another level. This match on another level. I am truly at a loss for words here.
CM Punk stopped that.
Stunner on the jaw.
That looked just as devastating as when his opponent does it.
Punk's had enough. He's looking to end this here. Gone to sleep.
It's all Punk's for the taking.
Is it enough? Is this the end?
It's all over. CM Punk has beaten Steve Austin.
Here is your winner, CM Punk!
CM Punk, the best in the world, has stopped the Texas.
I have one last personal dream match that I'd like to make happen. And since I'm the one controlling the fancy fantasy time travel computer today, it's exactly what we're gonna do. He dominated the cruiserweight scene in WCW, then joined WWE, where he'd capture European, Intercontinental, and Tag Team Championships in short order. Eddie Guerrero was pure magic in the ring. While I was still on the indie circuit, I watched Eddie return to WWE using his Latino heat to do the unthinkable, capture the WWE Championship.
Eddie to the top rope! Frog splash! Frog splash!
Lying, cheating, and stealing his way to the top was the only way Eddie knew how to get things done, and the fans loved him for it. I always hoped that when the day came that I signed with WWE, I'd have the opportunity to perform with Eddie once again. But for now, we'll let Slingshot Tech make the impossible possible. Just like my matches against Cactus Jack and Stone Cold, who you choose is on you. No matter who you choose and no matter what happens in the ring, we're still cool. And Eddie Guerrero will forever be loved and missed. Viva Loazo, my friend.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for a match many thought we would never see. Eddie Guerrero versus CM Punk.
Just listen to this ovation for the Second City Saint.
CM Punk just soaking it in, feeding off his hometown crowd.
From Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 218 pounds, CM Punk!
This is what Eddie knew he was walking into tonight. The loudest, most passionate ovation you may hear all year.
Yeah, Cole, but Eddie also knows you don't wrestle a crowd. Punk may be feeling invincible right now, but once that bell rings, it's just him and Eddie.
And when you face Eddie Guerrero, things get very real very fast.
This is an emotional matchup for CM Punk, and you better believe Eddie knows that already. Latino Heat!
From El Paso, Texas, weighing in at 228 pounds, Eddie Guerrero!
Just look at that smirk on Eddie's face. He's eating this up, not being intimidated by all the noise, not being intimidated by Punk.
Eddie can match Punk with his technical ability, he can match him with his mental game, and he can match him on pure fighting spirit. And once upon a time, when they met in the ring before WWE, Eddie had the experience. You have to wonder if Eddie can exploit that and make Punk once again feel like a rookie.
You have to think that Eddie would love nothing more than to take the win from Punk here in front of his home crowd.
Yeah, Cole, but whenever CM Punk is in Chicago, he fights like a man absolutely possessed.
CM Punk squaring off against Eddie Guerrero. And just listen to this crowd here in Chicago.
They are feeling the heat indeed. The ring psychology we're about to witness from these two is something that will be studied for years.
Two men who met decades ago before either one reached their heights, but now Punk and Eddie are so evenly matched. This already might be a match of the year candidate.
Calf kick on the money.
CM Punk and Eddie Guerrero had a few matches with one another in 2002, which was less than 5 years removed from Punk's in-ring debut, only 3 years from when he decided to pursue professional wrestling full-time.
Even that early in his career, CM Punk was known as an...
What's he doing here, Corey?
The colossal clutch.
Slipped right underneath, and just like that, he's out of the hold. Russian leg sweep. High rent district for CM Punk. Flying. Crushing impact on the splash. This is going to be a slow, methodical match as much as it'll be a psychological one. Right now, I really can't tell who's got the advantage.
Punk and Eddie are so technically matched. I really think this one's going to come down to opportunities. Not only who can create them, but ultimately who can capitalize the fastest when those opportunities arise.
CM Punk, Eddie Guerrero, two of the best to ever do it in that ring. They've crossed paths before Punk joined WWE.
Indeed, Cole. These two men engaged in multiple battles on the independent circuit during Eddie's brief time away from WWE when Punk was still an in-ring rookie. Punk's raw skills at that point sharpened Eddie enough for Eddie to return to WWE and become a world champion.
But now Punk has the skills and in-ring knowledge that equals that of Latino Heat. So you better believe Punk is determined to prove he's the better competitor tonight.
And he's going to the top.
Stalking from above. Airborne.
Misses big time. You know, so often when we have these dream matches, there's some sort of stipulation involved. But for Eddie and Punk, tonight's a pure wrestling match.
And I wouldn't have it any other way. Yes, both men are known to lie, cheat, and steal, but there's an art form to doing so within the limits of the rulebook. Plus, even though both men have lived in the land of extreme, I have a feeling both men will fight with honor tonight.
This one is still anyone's game at this point. Quick maneuvering, managing to avoid that bit of offense.
Heading up to the top turnbuckle.
Getting out.
Take off. Sheesh, a painful-looking chop.
Eddie has to be aware now. This isn't the kid I faced before. This man is my equal, maybe better.
Punk scaling the turnbuckles.
From above.
Watch out.
Good Lord, taking flight. You got to be a certain kind of crazy to even think about attempting that kind of offense. But I can't say it didn't pay off. Grabbing a kendo stick, any connection with flesh will definitely leave a welt. Blast off!
Crashing to the floor.
A little bit of instant regret being felt here, I'm sure. Leaping to your own doom like that.
Here he comes, sliding back into the ring. He's looking to go high risk from the top rope.
Taking flight.
Taking a flight to nowhere.
A gruesome landing. I don't know how you walk away from that.
Punk wasting no motion on the counter.
Hooked up.
Heading for the top rope, looking for something big here.
Stalking from above.
From the top. All the way to the outside. Putting it all on the line and coming up big with a breathtaking move.
And that failed to hit the mark.
Check out the springboard.
Connects off the springboard.
And Punk is really putting the pressure on.
Punk proving he's seen this movie before, and Eddie can't find an opening here.
Man, what timing on that counter.
CM Punk has an in-ring IQ that's second to none. But I wonder if even he can plan for a man who immortalized the phrase, lie, cheat, and steal.
Corey, let's not discount that Punk has shown he can be underhanded as well. But something we know about Eddie is that Punk peppering his opponent with attacks. Uranagi into the anaconda.
He lets his opponent out of the submission.
Yeah, but who knows what damage has been done.
Blast off. Blocked it. The knees up could provide a huge turnaround. And that prevents Eddie's attack.
Counter after counter. Neither superstar getting the clear advantage.
Reciprocating the initial reversal.
I know CM Punk, and the man was always confident that he'd reach the mountaintop in WWE. But starting his career, guys his size weren't considered main event.
Here we go.
Splash.
A steady stream of moves taking out Eddie.
Punk is not taking his eyes off Eddie for a second.
Flying. Oh, high impact. Taking a chance one more time and landing with incredible impact.
And he evades sudden, swift, and brutal impact.
Boom! And the core taking on some damage. CM Punk from the top rope.
Bullseye with the elbow.
Punk put everything he had behind that one, and Eddie's in a bad, bad way now. Perched up top.
Diving knee drop.
Consecutive high-risk maneuvers, and the pace of this match has certainly picked up.
Turns it around. Outside of WWE, Punk and Eddie have had a handful of matches. But when it comes to singles bouts, the record between these men is tied at 1 win apiece, with a time limit draw as well.
You cannot ask for a more even rivalry than that, Michael Cole.
Here we go.
Meteoric impact on that splash.
And CM Punk's maintaining the advantage now.
Smothering offense from Punk.
From the...
Oh, the knees caught him. Could be a turning point.
Hooked up and boom! Backdrop suplex. What a high angle right across the shoulders.
Oh, just completely rattling the jaw.
Two men giving everything they have. Their legacies, their pride, all on the line tonight.
Yeah.
Look at the height.
Landing straight on the knees, not the intended outcome.
Eddie Guerrero. Brainbuster.
Eddie's got Punk seeing more stars than on the Chicago flag after that one. From the top.
Knees up. Got the knees up just in time. Beautiful. Float over neck breaker.
Picture perfect.
Back and forth. This has been an absolute showcase of fighting spirit from Punk and Guerrero.
Fighting spirit or sheer stubbornness. Launching. Body on body.
Wow. Again? He's making the climb. Look at the height. Frog splash. Taking a chance one more time and landing with incredible impact.
Torque now being applied to that arm.
And countered with a knuckle sandwich.
Uh-oh. Has to find a way out of this.
Restlessly hurled through the air. He's locking in the target. Just a matter of time.
Strong counter from Punk.
Arm wringer applied. Getting cracked.
We're seeing one response after another. Neither superstar gaining a foothold.
Stops that offense from connecting.
Oh, we know what's coming here. Ladies and gentlemen, go to sleep.
No way Eddie's coming back from that. From the top. Oh, coming down from way up top.
This is not wrestling. This is not sports entertainment. This...
Up high.
Big collision on the splash. Fortune favors the bold. These risks could be a winning strategy.
Up high. Oh, the knees at the last second.
Hits the drop kick. Three amigos coming from Eddie Guerrero. Vintage Guerrero.
Three amigos.
That's Guerrero showing it.
Now attempts the cover.
Can he keep him down?
Breaks the count.
There's some shock in the arena after that kick out.
Eddie gets countered.
Check out the springboard.
Misses on the springboard.
Bam!
He's looking a little wobbly here, guys.
Knee right in the moneymaker.
CM Punk looking to end it.
And wait a second. Interesting turn of events here. Now he shoulders down. CM Punk might have him. Punk did it here in Chicago.
Here is your winner, CM Punk.
This has to mean so much more for Punk.